Hello and welcome. My name is Cameron, and welcome back to episode 7 of our Let's Play series of Stone Block 3. So, as you can see, lots have changed between episodes. Not too much, but I've been doing some work off camera, and you guys will see some of that as well. Um, Kind of on this first part of the base, I've kind of replaced all the wood with some spruce wood. The ground I'm testing out with some dark oak plank designs. And yeah, so I did a little bit of construction just to see kind of how we wanted to start decorating our base. I really like the dark wood palettes, so I think that's what I'm going to go for right now. Um, Also, between episode, I got a setup going here to automatically create gravel, dirt, sand, and dust. So what this is are cobblestone generators, um, breaking each down with these auto hammers into their respective end results. So dust, sand, dirt, and gravel, obviously. And I've just been letting these run. I've put some expansions on these barrels so that they'll actually hold more. I've been letting them go. And as you can see, we now have chickens. So right before filming this episode, I just got another chicken and started breeding them. So they're somewhere around here. Let's see, I set up some more of these botany pots. So we have some stuff growing here, so we'll have some resources. See, there's one of the chickens and another one. So we'll get those breeding. I did muffle their sounds. In this window in here, you can actually muffle the ones you don't want to hear all the time. So I added the chicken ambient sounds for now, just because those will get kind of annoying working on stuff. I built this big room to kind of get spruce saplings growing faster than what the botany pots were created for. And I figure this will serve some other purposes when we get down to it. But this should be able to do dark oak as well. Um, so that'll work for us. We also had one of these, I don't know what mod they're from. I always say they're life spirits. I don't know if that's what they're called. Let's actually go see if we can see what this is. It must have just spawned randomly. Let's see, Whirl Spring from Ars Nueva. So, okay, well, we'll get into that. Not sure what they do. That's something I'll have to learn as well. Other than that, I've set up some barrels over here so we can actually start to store our resources that we were getting from our little setups. So right here, we just have the same washing station. I added some cogs to the millstone, so now it's working really fast, so it burns through gravel. So it's been producing some stuff off camera as well. I've kind of made our lava smelting production a little bit safer, just so the chickens don't wander into here and die in the lava. And likewise, as you've seen, I've been kind of using this basic smeltery that we got started last episode um, to get these upgraded versions of cobblestone generators. So after gold is diamond, for these we should be good. Gold is producing plenty of cobblestone, so we don't even need to upgrade these ones. So yeah, I think this episode I'm gonna mainly focus on trying to kind of get the base configured to how we want it to look. I've been playing around with some designs. I like the dark oak planks with the spruce logs and just the regular stone bricks. I've tried. Oh, look at another chicken. There we go. Um, I've tried a couple different stone types, but I think the stone brick just works real classic. Um, Also including these lanterns, and these are actually pretty cool. So the supplementaries mod turns it into so if you actually hit them, they actually start to swing around, which is pretty interesting. So we'll be using these throughout the base as well. These smooth stone blocks are just placeholders, I think, for now. Eventually we'll put some lighting in here as well, potentially, or some other decorative item. And then I just have dark oak stairs going around the top. So I think this should be a good start. I was thinking maybe doing grass throughout the base, but since we are in a plains biome, it's not the most beautiful looking grass. So for right now, I'll probably just use the dark oak planks, maybe add some ones from the re-chiseled mod. Um, you can do different designs on these, so maybe scatter those throughout the different floors to kind of give it some variation. And then maybe eventually some stairs on these spruce logs to kind of liven things up. But I think that's what I'm going to focus on, and we'll see how that goes. So let's go. Okay, and here we are. So now we got things changed over for the majority of the base. So I did this center section. I just replaced the regular dark oak with the slabs. I think this looks a lot better. So we did the storage area. We have this done, filled with chests. I gotta add some signs back. But I think this is good. Plenty of storage for us for now until we get a better way to do that. I also just revamped this room, expanded this, moved some drawers. I'll put those back. I'm going to swap them out with a different wood color so they match kind of better to the room. I think this turned out pretty well. Same kind of thing for this hall, just replaced this and did the farm area. I need to go around and do some better lighting around because I think some crops aren't able to grow over here. So we'll get to that. I haven't dealt with this big room and this one yet. This one I don't know what it's going to end up becoming, so I didn't want to decorate this whole thing, especially given how big it is, and I don't know if I want to keep the same one. I'm thinking ones for separate mods could have different designs. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to keep it to. I think this will kind of remain the same all the way when we take this out to the exploration. So when we actually go way out here. Um, so yeah, I think this will do for now. I think the only other thing I want to do this episode is get a proper smeltery down. We have this small one that's been good for some upgrades, and we could make some tools, but we need the big one. So that's what we're going to work on next. Okay, so let's go get this smeltery started. So we have some of these from last episode, and in between episodes, smelted up a couple more things, but this should be good for now. So let's just go ahead and go through the quest book for the smeltery. So um, I think we already read through this, so we need the seared blocks, so we have some of those. We need a seared drain, so that's going to be some seared bricks and some copper. So let's grab a bunch of that. And let's do the drain. And let's get another drain, because we do have the casting basin and the casting table, so nice to have two of them. Seared tank. So we can use any of these. I think... What was that? That wasn't a tank, that was just part of it. Maybe a fuel gauge. Oh, I don't know what is going on there. So let's grab some glass. And we'll go ahead and make one of these tanks. There we go. And finally, we need the smeltery controller. So this one, we have to take a seared brick with 4 ingots of copper and put that in the casting basin. Okay, so that's not hard. So we'll throw one of those in the basin. We'll get 4 of these smelted up. And then we'll start pouring it over this. The chicken population is definitely growing. I just did another, just had them breed again. We're getting lots of those going. Okay, let's finish this. That's going ahead and making the basin, or the controller, so there we go. So let's see. Now we get Mighty Smelting. So does this go over? Yeah, Smeltery. The Mighty Smeltery is yours to control. Using your melter, pour 4 ingots. Okay, that's to get the controller. So the features of this, it does not duplicate, but actually gives us about 3 nuggets per ore by default. I don't know if that's been changed by the pack. I don't think so. We can do mass smelting, hold multiple metals, bigger capacity than what we have currently, alloy things together. So, for example, like combining tin and copper to make bronze. Can be fuel efficient, able to melt mobs to get their precious materials. Interesting. Ideal for smelting lots of materials at once. So we'll go ahead and build the basic structure for now. So let's get some more bricks out of these. And I think we'll go ahead and just put it over here for now. We'll probably end up moving it at some point, like right now, because I don't want it to be that close to our space over there. Let's go ahead and actually just mine out a little bit more area. This will definitely get expanded even more, so might as well. Doesn't hurt to kind of get us some more space right here. That should be good for right now. So we'll go ahead and do the base, put up some walls, and we'll throw this right here as well. Let's put the tank right here so we have access to that. And then maybe let's go and do a drain here. Okay, wait, let's see. So can you get... Okay, so how it works, I think, is this part takes from the smeltery, and we can actually get outputs off of these. So we could do the basin and stuff right here, but since we have an extra one, we'll throw it right there. Okay, and that's our multi-block structure. You can see it kind of turn into one when we put the last block there, so if you didn't see it, see how it you can see it warp together. Now we have the smeltery. So fuel, we have to give it lava. So for now, we'll just be using the fire sticks, and we can use just the stone around it. Still need to see how we can get some lava without doing this, or by some other method. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Oh, can I not do it unless there's an open block? Okay. Grab those. There we go. Nice and filled up with some fuel. And so we should be able to put anything in here. So let's go ahead and, for example, grab a couple iron. So let's grab just 5 of this iron. And so we should get, if it remains the same, smelting this up should give us 5 ingots plus 5 times 3, so 15 nuggets. So that's about like another 1.5 roughly ingots from just these 5. So let's see if it's the same. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 6 ingots and 6 nuggets as well. So that's cool. So I probably, just for what it takes right now, we won't be using this to double our ingots unless we can have it be a little bit more efficient of a way to do that. I think this is mainly going to be for your alloying, so we'll use that to kind of combine metals. I think that's where I'm going to call it this episode. Next episode, we're going to try to complete off this getting started questline. I want to get into getting some mobs so we can get this mob soul to get some soul sand started. It looks like once we have 1 soul sand, it'll be pretty easy to get some more. So that'll be nice. I guess we can finish it off with a loopy since it decided to spawn. Oh, sorry, I'm in your way. We'll go up. We'll close it in after him. Yeah, but next episode we'll go ahead and get started with getting that finished. Just so we can get some soul sand, because we need some other resources from that to get to some other quests I want to do. Specifically, soul sand is how you get quartz, and so we want quartz to be able to build a couple of other things that we want. It'll be nice to just have that completed and be able to go from there. So we have all the raw materials we ever need. And then the crusher setup as well will definitely be good. Getting tons of these chance cubes. Really getting a stockpile, even though I don't want to use them right now. And some osmium. Okay, so that's where we will call episode 7. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Leave a comment on what you like. Tell me if you like this kind of design. If so, I think this is where I'll kind of carry it through with the base. For the most part, unless there's a specific mod that we want to get into for some decoration. But, yep, that'll be this episode. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.